Welcome back, everyone. I am your host, Byron Keith, and this is Excel Radio, where we are looking to excel the lives of our listeners through enhanced thinking and information. Now, today is going to be a discussion on the dynamic changes. Now, in our last few episodes, we talked about a number of things. As you all know, we are under the local and social distancing orders. And so things for us have changed. In the last couple of episodes, I was encouraging us to maintain certain things like keeping ourselves organized and doing research and making sure that we're keeping up with these changes. I also talked about how school, as it was coming to a close then in the spring semester, how to focus on educating our youth because they are not used to the way that education is being taught to them these days. I mean, you have some of us returning to the classroom. You also have some of us who are continuing the virtual classrooms. Then I also talked about maintaining our personal goals, specifically our health and wellness goals, because as you know, with everything changing and given the times, gyms were closed. Well, now we are incurring or endeavoring another change where things are slowly but surely starting to reopen. If you ride down the street now, you may happen to see that, your gym may be open. You may see that your barber shop is open. You're starting to see where in different ways people are adjusting to the changes. Then you also have those who are kind of skeptical of any change and kind of have been maneuvering as if nothing is change. But they too are in the midst of the changes. I mean, around them, you see everyone wearing masks now. That's a change. For some of you all, you're working from home, and given the different orders, it's kind of unknown whether we or yourself will return back to the office. And so things are changing around us. And that's what I want to talk about today, because there has been another order and there's going to be another change. And this change is financially, because it's going to directly affect your source of income, especially if you are an employee. Now, in other episodes, we talked about different sources of income. And so some of you all, when it comes around to filing time, you file a 1099 for your miscellaneous income. But the income I want to focus on today is W-2 income, because in the most recent order, taxes that are typically paid are not going to be paid for a certain amount of time. Now, I want to make the order real to you, because this episode again is about the dynamic changes. Whether you feel them or not, they are happening. So for you W-2 employees, every year you give your W-2 to your tax professional, and they fill out your 1040 and submit it to the IRS. That way you know if you are getting a refund or have some type of tax liability. Now, that tax is reported in boxes 2, 4, and 6. I'm gonna make it real to you all. In box 2, that's gonna be your income tax. That's gonna stay there. Given the most recent order, your Social Security and your Medicare, which some of you all and professionals may know as FICA taxes, are going away. So in boxes 4 and 6, that's going to shortly, in some amount of time, say 0. Those are the taxes that you do not have to pay and that are going away. So that's going to conclude today's episode. I just want to make sure that everyone is maintaining, given the dynamic changes. I am your host, Byron, signing off.